Third phase of moon.
That's right, third phase of moon's back, and this is Blake Cousins along with my brother Brent. What are we looking at right now falling out of the sky? Is this a crashing UAP or UFO? People are stunned. They're pulling out their cell phone cameras, capturing something. A fireball. Is it shot down? Is this something celestial, or what actually is going on here? That's what we want to find out.
Third phase.
Incredible footage just into third phase, and right now we can tell you what we're looking at is 100% legitimate, no AI. You can see people looking at the phenomenon. Look at as we get a really close up that it almost crash landed in a neighborhood there. Brett, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, pretty cool footage. Digging this. We're seeing this, it could be some sort of celestial object falling from the sky, but it has a slow descent, which kind of makes me believe that this isn't some sort of celestial event, that this is something else. Could it be a typical flare? I don't know. The descension seems to be falling down a little faster than a typical flare. What is this?
Phase. Third phase.
Right, one more time. Let's get a close-up before we get to the next UFO video right here at Third Phase Moon, and we've got a lot of them for you in this episode. Give us a big thumbs up. But look at this smoke trail as it descends downward, and whatever the composite of this object is, it's leaving a fire smoke trail behind it. And again, it seems to have landed in this kind of neighborhood off at a distance. I would imagine that there's some material that could be retrieved. Now, more UFOs right here. Take a look at this, guys.
¿Qué será eso?
All right, let's get a closer look at this. I added some brightness, contrast. What is this transparent plasmic unknown? What it's just morphing in all these kind of different shapes. This is strange, Brent.
Yeah, look at this thing. It's just kind of weaving through the sky, and it's moving in all sorts of directions that doesn't make any sense. It almost looks like a huge piece of thread thrown up there in the sky, floating in the wind. But there's nothing conventional about this, and it's very mysterious too at the same time. What are we looking at, guys?
Right, let's look at the original. Once again, we're going to keep it short because we've got so many UFO videos we want to share with you. But what is this smoky, transparent, translucent action going on in the sky? That's what we want to know, and it's broad daylight. I can tell you again, no CGI or AI here. Legitimate footage of something unknown. We want to get your thoughts, people, from around the world. Your comments are important to us. Now, let's get to the next video right now.
The United States has much more leverage over China than China has over us. And yes, a lot of Americans have talked about rare earth dependence. and pharmaceutical dependency, but China.
All right, we're going to watch this once again. This was captured about a week ago. People said, did you guys see this UFO as Trump lands in Tokyo last week to do some meetings with the prime minister over there? But we're looking at something that is kind of looks like this unknown, one of those drones that was happening over in New Jersey. This thing's massive. Very strange that it's in close proximity to the president. Is this maybe some kind of protection that's kind of in a deep black project that's there to protect the president?
Yeah, I'm sure there's all sorts of technology out there that we're not familiar with that is being used in a national security situation, especially protecting the president of the United States. So, yeah, good eye, whoever captured that. It's definitely something out there. It definitely looks man-made. It could be one of these drones, though, these unmanned drones that has this new tech. These things are big.
What's interesting, too, is that the image only lasts for a few moments. Apparently, right when this visual came up and you were able to see it, Fox News cut the feed as to obscure whatever this thing is. Obviously, it has the LEDs. I think it's ours, but it's up there. Look at the shape of this. I would say at least 30 to 40 feet in length. Not your typical drone that we're aware of. Very strange. Glad we could share it with you. Fox cutting the feed right when this showed up, but we got you, Fox. We're sharing it with the world right now. Now take a look at this. Coming in from TikTok, somebody said, guys, what's your thoughts? Okay, it only lasts for a few moments. Apparently, it looks like somebody's on a high-rise building or maybe a high tower up on a mountainside. It's cloudy below, and then this illuminated disc comes into frame. I got a feeling this is one of these that it's too good to be true. I think I'm going to call it out that this, to me, seems AI generated. People said, hey, take a look. We're giving you our honest opinion. Brent, what's yours?
Yeah, Blake, I did a little research on this just a couple hours ago, and I did find the exact uploader, and there was a description, a statement from a creator. Yep, this is definitely AI. Man, it's getting good. Definitely, it's part of our world right now. We got to address it. And hey, people are sending us footage, so we're giving our opinion. This is AI, guys, but hell, it's getting a little hard to discern on some things, but when it looks too good to be true, you gotta definitely do your homework.
All right, guys, we've got again legitimate UFO videos. It's a plethora right here at Third Phase Moon. Tens of thousands of submissions from real people around the world, just like you, witnessing something they can't explain. Now let's take a look at this. It's pretty fast, but it was another celestial event. This was a huge celestial event that happened last week, and look at this thing dissipate. It almost seems like it was on its way to make impact. Multiple angles captured this incredible green meteor just streaking across the sky. Look at this, coming in from Budapest, captured all over the world. Dang, that looks spooky. All right, more videos right here coming in from different parts, different people capturing this thing. Look at the plasmic activity. It has this greenish hue. I wonder what the composite of this meteorite or meteor was, Brian.
Yeah, it could be falling space junk, some sort of satellite that's skipping across our atmosphere and burning up as it enters Earth's atmosphere. Again, these things are falling more frequently than normal. People around the world are capturing these events, these celestial events, or again, just garbage from space falling back into our Earth's atmosphere. But it's an amazing capture. We're going to share it because it's a phenomenon. We still don't know what it is.
Yeah, we have astronomers keeping their eyes on space, looking for these kind of events as to protect us. You know, never know what could impact Earth and do something that could be quite damaging. And some of these things kind of come out of nowhere as they come from behind the sun and they're obscure from the view of a telescope looking for these things. And then it could just come around the sun and boom, we only got so much time to prepare, and would they even let us know if there was going to be an imminent impact on Earth? I'm pretty sure they would keep that on the down low, not to get everybody freaking out, because there's really nothing that we could do to prevent an impact. But the incredible footage coming in from the region over there in Budapest and across that area. Now take a look, more videos just into third phase. This one's kind of crazy. A plasmic unknown object spitting out or releasing drones. Take a look at this. It seems like it's almost melting. Okay, we're going to get a little close up of just this part of the video that kind of caught our interest, as this thing ejects multiple objects, possible scout drones. I don't think it's a Chinese lantern. Brett, quickly before we get to the next video.
Yeah, look at that thing. It just released this object as it slowly descends. Then there's another one, multiple objects being ejected from whatever craft this is.
All right, more videos just into third phase. Like I said, we've got a lot of them for you. Take a look. You see it? It's right there, an orb, just traversing across the countryside. Let me get a side-by-side comparison. The original to the left, and I did a close-up to the right there. You see it just on an intelligent trajectory as the wind's blowing, but look at this thing, steady in its path, gliding through the sky, almost as if it's on a mission here. This is incredible footage.
You know, look how it seems to avoid the treetops as it makes kind of a upward motion as it gets closer to the mountainside. This thing seems to be, you know, on some sort of intelligent control.
All right, there. It's right there to the right. You can see it as in the enlarged video here. I think I blew it up about 300%, but look as it, like you said, Brent, it seems to avoid the mountainside and just almost come to a complete stop and then go straight up. Wow, a lot of footage coming in. This is incredible, legit footage, guys. Give it a big thumbs up. Now, you've heard of the TR3B. This one's a good capture of it. Watch. Right, let's roll that once again. He scrambles to get the shot, goes outside. You can see he's out in the neighborhood outside of, I think, his backyard, and zooms in on this triangular shaped object just hovering there in the sky. The typical triangle shape with the red center, the three lights on the trifecta, and it's off at a distance. I'd have to say, I don't think it's as big as one of those quarter mile or half mile or mile wide TR3Bs, but look how high up there it is. I'd say it's at least 30 to 40 feet in length here.
Yeah, could it be some modified drone? I don't know, but we do see the classic tells of what people describe as a TR3B with the 3 points of light and the red kind of center right in the middle of the craft, shining red. But it's interesting, the outside lights are green. Usually they're white. So definitely there's probably all sorts of prototypes and different manufacturing companies, whoever's making the TR-3B, like possible Lockheed Martin and those that like. But again, we're looking at something in the sky unidentified.
And once again, in our opinion, we're deeming this one 100% no AI or CGI. Like we were saying earlier, AI is getting pretty good, but we've been doing this for over 20 years, looking closely at tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of videos. So I think we're pretty good at calling out what's real and what's not. But hey, again, nobody is 100% in this field. And if they tell you they are, I don't know. There's not many experts out there in this field because nobody's got a UFO in their possession that we could break down and analyze. Now, that would be a true UFO expert if you have the UFO in your possession, but we'll see if that day ever comes. Guys, we want to get your opinions on this sighting right now. It's important that you leave your comments as we share the evidence that comes in worldwide to us right here at Third Phase. We wanted to let you know we worked really hard to put out these documentaries. We go across the United States to film them, and now we're able to give you one for free. It's available on Tubi right now. It's our latest documentary, Asymmetric Disclosure. The link is below. Go watch it right now. Here's the trailer for Asymmetric Disclosure. Watch this.
You're either on the side of the law or you're not.
The only way you're going to get to it is somebody at that executive level that says enough is enough, cut the money off, bring these people in, let's go.
This is not to be talked about any further. And if you do, something can happen.
All we need is one to be accurate. And this whole concept of UFO crash retrieval non-existing completely falls apart.
Everybody wants to be in there. Can you give any kind of sneak peek of what that's like?
That organization has had the ability since the 60s to hit a button and simulate an alien attack on the planet using these technologies.
Serious questions tonight amid a growing number of drone sightings.
How do you set up a believable false flag and operations that looks like it's alien when it isn't?
So when it happens, they're not shocked, they're not stunned. They can say, oh, we knew this was going to happen.
Which is potentially the most dangerous, where they're talking about quote unquote catastrophic disclosure.
They put it into secrecy, they deny, and then they shut the people up.
And the president doesn't know about. That is an existential threat to humanity.
That's right, Asymmetric Disclosure is available right now on Tubi for free. We just put this out a couple months ago. Age of Disclosure, I think they've been working on this documentary for about 3 to 4 years. It's finally going to come out. But what we shot, Asymmetric Disclosure, is up to date. Just shot a few months ago. We put it out on Amazon and iTunes, but now we're able to give it to you for free. You can watch it tonight, right now on Tubi. The world, you can watch the latest up-to-date information, what's going on in Washington, D.C., what's going on with unacknowledged programs. We've got Billy Carson in there. We've got Dr. Greer, Michael Schratt, Congressman Tim Burchett, aerospace historian Jim Goodall. It goes on and on with the information. Asymmetric Disclosure is a must-see if you're into disclosure and you want to know what's going on, the dark side of the cover-up. It's all here in Asymmetric Disclosure, the latest documentary, ahead of its time. Like I said, Age of Disclosure has been, I think they shot this 4 years ago. It took them 4 years to finally get out, and it still hasn't come out yet. So get your disclosure on right now and go take a look at Asymmetric Disclosure. We want to thank everybody from around the world who just joined us right here at Third Phase of Moon. And if you've caught anything amazing, submit it to us right here. My email is in the description. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We're not alone. We'll see you next time.